Welcome back. You're still with us on Startup Street. The 44th edition of the GITEX Global placed artificial intelligence at the center of its agenda. It showcased the rapid evolution of AI and its impact on industries across the globe. With over 6,500 exhibitors, 1,800 startups and 1,200 investors from 180 countries, this year's GITEX attracted more than 2 lakh visitors, its highest international turnout to date. My colleague Aishwarya Anand brings a special report from Dubai.
The UAE is leading the global AI race. In fact, the region is set to witness its largest ever economic impact, which is going to be led by AI, as artificial intelligence is going to contribute nearly 13.6% to the country's GDP by 2030. Within the UAE region, Dubai is the one that's spearheading AI initiatives. We are here at the 44th edition of GITEX Global, the world's largest startup and tech event, to understand what is so lucrative about Dubai that founders and VCs from across the world are coming to set their shop here.
The first startup we spoke to is Dyna AI, that comprises multiple large language models and text-to-speech models that are trained for financial institutions but are also applicable to other businesses.
We are offering the solution of taking all the communication channels, which might be text, voice, or avatar like we have here, and replace it the old-fashioned, which is operators or people in the branches. That creates like the one unique financial advisor to the customers, which has a brain and memory, so every single customer then can feel himself like a private banking customer, which banks then gaining better NPS.
You started in Singapore, but then you moved to the Middle East. I mean, I want to understand that. What is it about UAE that is attracting a lot of startups to come to the market?
Singapore and Dubai are very similar environments, very friendly to the development, very friendly to the AI. Middle East, there's a lot of English and Arabic, so that's pretty much like we selected the places where there is the biggest nations or biggest, largest used languages in the world.
One of the startups that we're speaking to in Dubai is Tendered, which is an AI-powered analytics platform for fleet management. Now, this company, which has been backed by the likes of Peter Thiel, is helping companies operating in heavy industries like construction, among many others, to track their equipment details, to reduce carbon emission and help them prevent breakdowns through maintenance alerts. And they're doing it all by providing them AI-driven data insights.
From day one, we were installing sensors and providing it for free for all the equipment we were renting out. As the marketplace business grew, I realized the offering I have is not very differentiated. By pivoting into pure software, we were able to build a lot of proprietary information that helped companies make better decisions. And this information never existed before. So from a equipment provider, we became a data creator.
You started your business in the Silicon Valley. What led you to set up in UAE?
The US is a much larger construction market. You have about almost $300,000 worth of construction per square mile. Whereas in the UAE, it's a much smaller market, but it's very dense. You have about $3 million worth of construction per square mile. So when you're a smaller company, you want to work in a dense environment. So we picked this region to start. But we're leveraging the density here to acquire as much customers with the resources we have to then expand into new markets. And India, with the way it's growing and the industry and the adoption of technology, is definitely in our horizons.
The business and startup ecosystem in Dubai boasts a population that is 90% foreign. To foster innovation further, the Dubai International Financial Center has built a Dubai AI and Web3 campus, the largest cluster of artificial intelligence and tech companies in the MENA region.
We're north of 100 startups. I think we're way ahead of our targets that we set for ourselves, which was about 75 companies by the end of this year. We aim to have about 500 startups by 2028.
In respect to the Dubai AI campus, DIFC, in the fintech space, how many Indian startups have you incubated? And with AI, what's the plan there?
India is one of our major markets when it comes to attracting companies across sectors, not only fintech, and same goes for AI. There's a lot of talent that resides there. So we want to tell them about the Dubai AI campus and how they can be partners of it, and how they can actually work with us in addressing specific pain points of the industry.
Sovereign wealth funds in Dubai are trying to woo AI investors to set up shop in the UAE and add to its investment in AI, which exceeds more than $10 billion over the last decade.
If you look at what AI is most useful for, or most useful in, it's in domains where you have volume of data, where you have the velocity of data, so you're able to access the data very quickly, and you have the variety of data, so diversity. There is no place on earth that has a variety of the populace that we have. We have 200 nationalities, so this means that any AI system that is deployed here becomes global first rather than local.
Running concurrently with GITEX Global is Expand North Star, which is built to be the world's biggest startup and investment show. This year, the event claims to have attracted 65 unicorns with a combined valuation of $400 billion. Not only that, investors with $1.2 trillion in assets under management, like Bessemer Ventures and Lightrock, have also participated at the event. Now, with GITEX Global and Expand North Star, UAE is aiming to fuel the global artificial intelligence economy, which is set to hit a valuation of over $600 billion by 2024. With camera person Balbir Singh, in Dubai, Aishwarya Anand for CNBC-TV18.
And with that, it is a wrap on this edition of Startup Street. More news and updates coming up on the other side. Stay tuned.